A Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy puts his knee on a jail inmate's neck for more than 3 minutes.
Did the Sheriff's Department try to bury the case because of similarities to the murder of George Floyd? Rob Hayes has the story.
LA County Sheriff Alex Villanueva facing accusations of covering up a violent jail incident between a deputy and an inmate, then lying by saying he didn't know about it for months. It's a story first reported by the LA Times, but Eyewitness News has obtained this video showing the 2021 fight and the internal investigation report, which determined the Sheriff's Department buried the case because of the potential for this incident to shed negative light on the department given its nature and its similarities to the widely publicized George Floyd use of force. That's because this incident happened as the trial of former officer Derek Chauvin was beginning.
The sheriff was concerned that it was going to look bad on the department, look bad specifically on him. So the case was essentially buried.
Eli Vera is running against Villanueva to become the next sheriff, but he's also a former division chief at the Sheriff's Department and retired this month after 33 years on the force.
After becoming aware of the incident and the circumstances, I became very concerned with what I was reading and what I was learning. So I decided to do the only thing that was proper, and that was to hand it over to the Inspector General so he can investigate it.
He's referring to what happened on March 10th, 2021. LA County Sheriff's deputies were preparing 2 inmates for their court appearances at the San Fernando courthouse. Surveillance video obtained by Eyewitness News shows one of the inmates taking several swings at a deputy, leading to a fight and eventually a takedown involving 4 deputies. 16 seconds into the struggle, the deputy who was originally punched, Deputy Douglas Johnson, presses his knee against the inmate's head and neck. 35 seconds later, the inmate is under control, his hands cuffed. Other deputies step away. But Johnson keeps his knee pressed against the inmate's head and neck area for nearly 3 more minutes. An internal report shows that inmate, Enzo Escalante, suffered only minor injuries. But the Sheriff's Department did not open a criminal investigation into the use of force by the deputy until late November of last year, and has still not referred the case to the district attorney's office for potential charges.
Of course, you would expect an investigation. We're told that it doesn't appear to have been the kind of investigation you would expect. And so the question is why?
Max Huntsman is the LA County Inspector General. His office oversees and monitors the Sheriff's Department. Huntsman says he has opened an investigation into the alleged cover-up by Villanueva.
We do not do cover-ups.
Villanueva, for his part, held a news conference last month addressing the case, saying he was unaware of the fight and the knee-on-the-neck procedure by his deputy until more than 8 months later.
It came to the attention of my office. And the date where that happened was actually November 18th.
We asked to interview Villanueva today. That was declined. But the department now tells us that Villanueva knew of that fight in October of last year. Vera says even that date is a lie.
The sheriff was definitely shown the video back in March of last year. There are multiple members of the organization that were there, that were present. It was viewed in a public place where there's other secondary people that were there that could witness it.
Vera also says the sheriff is blaming 2 of his highest-ranking executives for not handling the use of force case properly. And then Villanueva told Assistant Sheriff Robin Limon and Division Chief Lawana Hasselrig to retire or they would be demoted. In a statement today, the Sheriff's Department would not comment directly on Limon or Hasselrig, but said that appropriate administrative action was taken. Rob Hayes, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.